Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I gotta start presenting myself as a more professional YouTuber. And today is my first cannabis video, I think. I don't remember if I did a video review on the edibles I used to do back when I first started doing CBD edibles, but here we are now. I know I've made plenty of text posts and I've made some pictures over on my blog channel, not blog channel, on my blog site, which I will link in the things. But yeah, right now we're doing the vape because I started vaping last year, and I already have plenty of experience in my short amount of time of vaping, and I've also just started doing THC. Of course, the strains that I do have some amount of CBD in them, except maybe Northern Lights, but we're gonna get into that as we go. Okay, so speaking of Northern Lights, we're gonna start with this one. This is one of my newer ones, Smacked brand. This video is not sponsored by anybody. And what I really like is this is the first vape pen that I've had that has this going on. Let me see if that'll help. Well, even if it doesn't, you can still see very much see that gooey liquid in there. So I've had pens that display the liquid in them. And so my first vape was CBD FX, and I'm used to this. And this is more of that thick, gooey liquid, if you can see that in there, because it has THC in it. Now the CBD only ones, the liquid moves around more. It's less thick. I don't know if you can see that, but it's in there. Trust me. I put those back to make sure they don't get confused. And this is Maui Wowie. So all the FX vapes so far, they look the same. This is the first vape that I've had that has this little button here where you have to press it. You have to turn it on, off, and then press it to pull. My other vapes, I just pull. And this is the defective vape, the one that I posted about, where you can kind of see that on the edge there, but this light is kind of harsh. It's way better for my face than it is displaying a vape like this. But yeah, oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Yeah, so they sent me a replacement free of charge. That's great, as they should. Even though I was very disappointed to receive a leaking vape, I will say that they handled the situation very well. There was no back and forth. It was a very short customer service call, and I do appreciate it. And since it's the boxes that are different, I'll show you the box. This one is it still has CBD in it. It's mostly, oh, that white. It's super harsh. Oh, that little white at the bottom is it's the red. How much CBD versus that in it. And then this is just CBD. I learned from a friend who's been doing this for a while that if you get too high from the THC, the CBD can bring you back down. And I have definitely been doing that between both of these because this is an indica. Let me use the box. Also, I love this. I just love how it looks like a little body part. But of course, I prefer the cap. Way easier to keep track of. This is an indica. This is a sativa. I don't have a hybrid right now, so the CBD is the mediator. And then there's this. This is my second koi vape. Unlike my other ones, this is my first non-rechargeable one. I like to get rechargeable. I probably wouldn't have gotten this had I known it wasn't rechargeable. I thought I read it, but maybe it's mislabeled or something. This is my second vape from them. My first one was the dragon fruit, and this one is tropical popsicle. I would say it tastes pretty good. I like the taste, and I like CBD FX because there's actually taste, like good. Versus this doesn't taste like anything. But I definitely feel the effects of this. Fuck yeah, I feel this. I would say I feel the sativa too. Let me make sure I'm not getting these mixed yet. Okay. These two, not hard to get mixed up. These, I have 3 of these now because I still have the defective one. But I will say that there was a difference between the defective one and the properly working one. Much better pull, less like feeling like it's gonna just crinkling out all the good stuff basically. But having a defective vape or a leaking vape isn't necessarily dangerous. The vape leaking isn't necessarily dangerous. It's still usable. It's just like because it's already compromised, it runs the risk of like leaking on your stuff. And I keep my vapes in the boxes to keep them safe because I have lost a vape and I feel like I lost that vape because I didn't keep it in the box. So this one is the most different. I feel comfortable with this. Like these other ones are larger. And especially this one, it's bulky. Like I do it like this, but it's like kind of, as someone who's new to vaping, as someone who's new to smoking in general, it just feels awkward to hold these things shaped like this in my hands, honestly. Oh, and also rechargeable. I stay on the rechargeable game. This koi is the only one that's not rechargeable. But this, like, it's tiny. It only has 100 in it, so I'll be done with it in like 2 days. It's tiny. It's flat. I feel comfortable. I thought about taking this to a party tonight because I just feel comfortable holding this. It's just like, oh man, just right. It feels more natural in your hands, like I assume a cigarette feels. Because like, well, a cigarette's soft and all that, but like this also has like, this is also pretty soft, like in comparison to the others. And koi does have rechargeable ones. It's just this one's not. And I do the sativa more earlier in the part of the day. I do the indica. Actually, I do indica throughout the day. This Northern Lights is really good for me to do throughout the day because I have anxiety and I have medication that gives me headaches and whatnot. The Northern Lights is really working for me. I had my doubts at first, but then it hit and I was like, and then I learned how to pull properly and it was like, because I think I was just, I don't know how many beginners have this issue, but I was just like inhaling, but I wasn't really absorbing it. Now I actually feel it when I absorb it. So, we're heading to that mark. But yeah, really happy to make my first CBD THC video. This video is not sponsored, but it fucking could be. So if you're looking for somebody to do reviews and sponsor your stuff, thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Take care.